For updates on sports stories across the globe, Aaron Akirijola joins us. Good morning, Aaron.
Yeah, good morning to you. Good morning to you, Ayo. Good morning to you, Doctor. And without wasting much time, we'll actually get straight into it. All eyes are on Riyadh tonight, Saudi Arabia, for that particular fight. The bout between Anthony Joshua and Francis Ngannou. It's been labeled the knockout chaos, and they've gone all out, pulled all stops to bring these heavy hitters into the ring and actually slug it out. It is going to be a morning spinning event because from indications, there are talks that Anthony Joshua will be pocketing $50 million for this particular fight, and Ngannou will be pocketing about $20 million. And looking at it closely, this is minus the pay-per-view points they will be garnering from this particular bout. The truth is this: a lot of people are scared for Anthony Joshua because Anthony Joshua had hit a punching machine, and it actually went as far as 848. Some have seen him hit a punching machine and it has gone close to 900. But Ngannou hit the punching machine and got 100%, a flawless percentage. That is 1,000. And we know Francis Ngannou is a freak of nature, literally. Anthony Joshua, because if you look at the tail of the tape, Anthony Joshua might be bigger than him. He might have a longer reach than Ngannou. But one thing is certain, you look at these things closely, you must say that Ngannou at 37, still being able to mix it up with the likes of Tyson Fury. And right now, Anthony Joshua says a lot. He only has one fight under his belt, but at the moment, people are scared for Anthony Joshua. Anthony Joshua might be taller and might have a longer reach than Ngannou, but as it stands right now, the fear is that the Predator might just land one dastardly blow that might end the night for Anthony Joshua. But Anthony Joshua will be hoping that he actually composes himself, because everything will go purely south for Anthony Joshua if he loses this bout. For Francis Ngannou, he has nothing to lose. This is his second bout, and there are even talks that he might go back to the MMA and get back into the octagon. So for him, this is about the money and this is about pride. So let's see two Africans slug it out. Nigeria versus Cameroon. All right, moving away from that, I must also say that at the moment, the news almost broke the internet yesterday that one man who dominated the heavyweight division back in the day, they call him Iron Mike Tyson, will be getting back into the ring. And this is very controversial. And I'm afraid for the YouTuber turned boxer, Jake Paul, who has decided to go head-to-head with Iron Mike Tyson. You can actually see the age disparity, about 30 years between both of them. Jake Paul is 27, Mike Tyson is 57, and you can see the tail of the tape. Even though Jake Paul is way taller than Mike Tyson, I must tell you that this is Mike Tyson we're talking about here. One of the strongest punchers in the history of boxing. Now, the thing is this: Netflix has decided to use this as a way to push out their live events, because we know that Netflix have always been heavy on package contents. They're going into live events, and this is supposed to herald that particular era. Let's see how it actually goes. But one thing is certain: later on in the summer, we're going to be having this bout go down live, and Mike Tyson certainly will be earning something huge from this. And quickly, because of time, let's talk about the African Games. Later on today, we'll be having the African Games actually kick off officially. It is the 13th edition of the Games, and Accra, Ghana is going to be hosting this. We're having it across 3 cities, Cape Coast, of course, Accra, and one other city. We will be hosting the African Games. A lot is expected from Nigeria because we're taking quite a lot of contingents there, and we are hoping that we will be able to shine like we've always done. The African Games have always been something that we've done very, very well over the years. 358 athletes, 25 sports to be engaged, 23 main events, 7 demonstrations in Ghana. Nigeria has picked up a medal. Of course, Aaron Akaju picked up a silver medal. But let's talk about the men. Didn't get off to a good start, as the men actually lost their opening game yesterday, and we are hoping that they can actually pick themselves up and actually push further. But as we say, preparations for the Olympic has begun in earnest, which is the African Games.
Well, Egypt is the most successful African country in the history
Without
of
a
the All
doubt.
African Games.
Yes.
And like you mentioned, there are actually over 4,000 athletes who are going to be competing over the next 15 days. And there will be 8 Olympic playing sport, Olympic qualifying
Fire
sports.
sports, yes,
Yes,
most
while
definitely.
others. But like you said, I'm looking forward to Nigeria having a good showing in terms of athletics and the other sports. And hopefully this will give us an indication as to how well prepared are we for the next Olympics. If we're going to be raising new stars, we're going to be seeing new stars emerge. That's the excitement of the game. You know, I'm always for the fact that beyond football, we ought to heavily invest in other sports. And we have so much potential. And sports has a way of unifying and just discovering talent. And it's a way to create jobs. People are there who can make some money for themselves locally and
Coaches,
internationally.
officials,
'cause
athletes.
the value chain is immense.
Yeah, immense.
So I think
yeah.
it's great that we're going there representing, and let's see how we perform.
Well, the 13th edition of the All African Games, which began in 1965 in Congo, Brazzaville, was to have been held in August 2023. But because of conflict between the partners involved, EU, the Athletics Federation, it couldn't take place. Now, finally, Ghana is going to host it. Well, 2 questions. People will be looking forward to Ghana's performance, how well they are able to host 53 African countries that are taking part in this 13th edition. Nigeria is there with 358 athletes, as you pointed out. We hope that allowances will be paid and that we will not come back from the All African Games.
The Minister of Sports is trying to change the narrative.
Well, we hope so. We hope it will happen. 350 people who could not take care of a team, a basketball team, will they be able to take care of 358 athletes? However, whatever happens, historically, Nigeria has been consistently second. We were second at the beginning. In the last All African Games, we were also second behind Egypt. But we hope that we'll be able to lead the medals table this time around and not sustain the record of being second. As for Francis Ngannou and Anthony Joshua, I see your bias is for Francis
I'm
Ngannou.
a realist, Doctor. I'm a realist. And looking at it, with the massive showing of Ngannou against Tyson Fury.
Yes, they call him the Predator. In his village, Batier in Cameroon, the people are saying he's a king and I should go ahead and beat the Nigerian. AJ. But I think we also have a commitment to stand in Anthony Joshua's corner.
Yes.
I think as Nigerians, as his
stand with you,
as his people here, although they keep calling him British bossa, but he came from Shagamu here. So all of us, I think we should hail him to success. Well, Ngannou is heavier. He has 19 stones, right?
Yeah.
He weighed 19 stones.
Yeah.
Joshua weighed 18 stones. Maybe that's what's responsible for Ngannou's better power, or fist power. But it's not.
He's naturally gifted.
It's not
his biceps and
it's not about biceps.
The biceps contributes.
It's also about technical expertise.
Yes.
And
that's what Anthony just has got going for him.
And Anthony Joshua has that technical experience. And this man is coming from. Where is he coming from?
The MMA. Yeah.
This is his second boxing experience.
Yes.
And this is coming to a territory where Anthony Joshua is accomplished. So we are rooting for Anthony Joshua.
Rooting for him.
Not for
AJ.
I'm hoping he wins. I'm hoping he wins because if he doesn't, he will nail his own coffin as a heavyweight boxer. I'm hoping he wins.
Yes.
And we will stay on the Nigerian side. So please stop saying Ngannou is this, Ngannou is that. The other thing I wanted to bring up is Formula One.
Yes.
The Red Bull matter. The Red Bull team not only exonerated Christian Horner, they have now suspended the person who made the allegation. And Christian Horner said, look, we should draw the line under that crisis and allow things to go ahead. And he has thanked his wife, Gary Halliwell, the Spice Girl, for her support. And today is International Women's Day. I think that's one lesson all women should learn. When there's any kind of crisis, you stand by your husband. You support your husband. Not that you go and stand with outsiders.
No, but doctor, the point is this: that I'm just maybe making
I'm just showing how a woman can be
reference
the source of strength in
no,
the
no. So
family.
now I'm making reference to probably the video, the skits that Rotus actually played earlier on,
Yes.
where there is the talk that women, when they decide to migrate from Nigeria to Europe or to America, that perceptions change and also actions do change, and women think that that is a source of liberation. So when you do,
There's
so
no empirical evidence to that. It is just. It's not fact-based.
Nobody's saying it's fact-based.
It's not fact-based.
Nobody's saying it's fact-based, but people are beginning to talk about that. And so hence, when you say that she stood by Christian Horner,
Yes.
it says a lot. It says a lot.
Yes, it's very important.
It says a lot because
Men support women, women support men. Wives support your husbands.
All right.
I hear today is your son's birthday.
Yes, it is.
And today is Friday.
Yes, Doctor.
And it's also International Women's Day. You have to celebrate your
But
son
doctor, is a
and
man.
celebrate
Is
madam.
Is a male. Is a male. Is a boy. Is a male.
Yes, but celebrate madam. What madam did for you 1 year ago. And we are waiting. It's a Friday.
All right.
We are waiting. Are we?
I'm waiting.
All right.
Eagerly
The
anticipating.
implications.
Implications.
Let's
no
have a
problem.
birthday party.
Well, without a doubt.